It is now my pleasure to introduce the first speaker, Ambassador Li Jiangning of the Embassy of the People's Republic of China, to address you.
The Honorable Roosevelt Scarrett, Prime Minister of Commonwealth of Dominica and Minister for Public Services. Honorable Miriam Blanchard, Minister for Public Works and Ports. Other honorable members of Cabinet, Your Excellency Steve Farrell, Ambassador and Secretary to the Cabinet, permanent secretaries, other invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to you all. Before I get into my short remarks, I would say just a few sentences that I heard that the Prime Minister has announced the date for the hospital groundbreaking, and that I'm just to say the Chinese side will give full cooperation and work closely with the government of Dominica to meet that goal. China and the government of Dominica are reaching a new agreement on the West Coast Road Post-Erika rehabilitation project, which will be funded by the Chinese government grant. Part of China, as you might know, also are prone to heavy rain and floods. So we share the pain that you felt when Erika passed. We started calling officials of the Dominican government on day one before Erika passed to learn about the devastation by Erika and about what help Dominica needs. In parallel with this, we worked closely with our colleagues in Beijing to prepare assistance to Dominica. Chinese government gave high priority to assisting Dominica after Erika. That's how we managed to provide first batch of grant aid of $300,000 within 72 hours, and an additional $200,000 in a few weeks later. President Xi Jinping and Premier Li Jiangning both sent condolences to His Excellency President Sovereign and Honorable Roosevelt Scarrett, Prime Minister, on the heavy loss of life and property. And within a month, we began working with Dominican government to see how we could further help with reconstruction, a huge task that was lying ahead. At the request of Dominican government, we agreed that China would look closely at helping with the rehabilitation of the West Coast Road, an artery between two biggest cities of Dominica. Because of the urgency, our colleagues in Beijing took an accelerated approach to preparing this project, combining several steps such as feasibility study, etc., completed on-site survey in January this year, got State Council approval a week ago. This is a new additional project to the current two, namely the hospital project and Yorkie Valley Bridge project. These are all funded by a grant from Chinese government. This is another embodiment to the deep friendship and cooperation that exists between our two countries, and a concrete example of our policy to continue support of Dominica's economic and social development. We will soon be entering a new phase of the project, namely implementation. Much remains to be done. Cooperation will be very important throughout the whole process, design, review, etc. I believe the two sides will continue to work closely together to bring the project to its successful start and eventually its successful completion. The new West Coast Road will facilitate economic activity and tourism in Dominica and will be more flood resistant. That's something that I think that I'm proud to work for. Thank you.